See if he can make it out. Shot from Cold Sierra. Relentless in his pursuit for more kills. Oh my god! Another headshot coming in, taking down Siblix.
By Astralis, dueling up. Although I speak too soon, first shows that he can up too.
Glaive trying to get up on top of the fountain. Make it a bit. Fur coming in. Looking to pre-fire the angle. In fact, did he get the headshot? Taking down Glaive. Absolutely remarkable. And
the CTs retain their forward positions. So yeah, looks like a Molotov damage on the floor, maybe not flashbang. Anyway, Kashanda's here, he's got the first kill. He knows there are more in tow. They're lining up for him, but they will trade the kill.
JL's ready. They've got Chopper close by Shadow. He'll go down after a single kill, but lots of damage has been done. JL's in the perfect position now to stop any further efforts onto that bomb plant for A. The bomb's actually been flung forwards there towards the sandwich position. So it's quite the effort here for Sonny and Crystal to go and reclaim it. That will be the case though. And Sonny does pick up another kill, and JR is just still playing in the bomb site with these smokes. This is very dangerous. It's a make or break situation here for JR. Nice shot there. Catches Crystal. Oh, that's so fast, and that's exactly.
And I already forgot the other play. Was it Chopper? 2300. I wonder how much they are harming their buy in the next round. But maybe it won't even get that far because this is 3 versus 2. They've had great positioning here. This is a nice eco strat from them, but can they capitalize on this? Can they finish it off? Hutjuva, nice angle of the Deagle. There's a meat shield there, but it's Penta being the meat on the table, chopped up piece by piece. I was very curious as to what HS would do with this MP9, and now we see Kashanda. Oh dear. And now you do wonder about the MP9 buy, but maybe it was going to happen regardless. Maybe it's just not Penta's day. Mir getting picked off by Sonny, so at least that's something. Hutji checking his angles very carefully. Bench position can be quite strong. Zen looking for an opportunity in the smoke, and that is a very nice smoke from Kashanda. But Zen's ahead of it. He could be... oh, has he been spotted? I think he has been spotted. Very high flashbang. It's going to work out for him. Hutji completely exposed. His teammate behind the van can't help him either.
Chopper does take down Sonny though, so a very prolonged affair between these two sides as the smokes finally dissipate on the bomb site. And Zen, working close position, has been perhaps spotted. JR put some bullets there, tagging him in fact, and indeed it's Crystal to get the kill onto Zen. The team kill comes in, and then the trade. Kashanda eliminates Crystal.
Cleared the bomb site, but 30 seconds left. That would have been a next level baton run. They chose to commit to B, and they didn't check the corner properly. It's like you swipe your mouse over there, swipe it back. It's like, yeah, I checked this, but you didn't really. Cost you 2 players. 1 man down, our Vegas squadron at the moment, and the bomb is towards the entrance to B app. So even if they have a successful push here, someone's got to go back and retrieve it. And that's going to be JR. He might end up rotating through T-spawn to join Chopper on the ramp. Now they've taken possession of Connector. And they've had problems previously from Innocent on short B, shooting them in Connector, but Innocent's pretty far back at the moment. And that smoke will give Vegas Squadron some more comfort, but what do they read into that smoke? Maybe it'll make them paranoid, maybe they think there's more people towards A, but at this point they've got to commit to it. Flashback towards CT, there's a CT on Shadow as well, and the rotation's coming in.
So one more player to deal with though, the man on Shadow, but the man on Shadow is nothing but a Shadow at this point. Sonny coming in to try and remedy the situation, gets himself a quick kill, Zen picks off another one as Chopper goes for the cross there, and now all of a sudden it rests to JR. He started the round with a scout. An upgrade perhaps, it's hard to say, into the Galil, but now he's in a 1 versus 3 with said Galil. It's not an easy spot to be in. This is to save their tournament. All the pressure mounting on JR. There's the first peak, Zen so fast! And it's going to be Penta taking this one and taking Vega out of the tournament. Very well played to come back into this. I did not think that they had it in them, but they managed to do it.
This is very curious. Are they going to show the bomb in this situation? Because they've dropped 2 smokes towards the jungle area, and indeed, Wilderness going to peek with the bomb. I wondered if it would be like a double fake. But no, they're just going to go for the entries of those 2 men despite the isolation, and so far so good. Waylander getting a pick off, making his way through jungle. It's a 3-pronged assault now. CT's Rain isolated on the site. Can they depend on him, as they always do?
Yeah, really great uses of utility here from Flipside. Just cutting off Alu by short, and look how much space they get because of that. Markov able to get a 2K onto the bomb site. The bomb will be planted as well. leaving Carrigan and Alu to rotate, but they don't have, once again, all that much space to work with, confined to attacking from CT spawn, and that is by design by Flipside in the way in which they've taken this bomb site and how they've set up their post-plant positions now as the flash will be tossed in. Carrigan with a nice peek there, gets a, in fact it's Ali with the frag, we'll get a second one, but there's just simply too much work to be done. Very well, nice pick off there from him, and Nico is close with the AK. Taking down Blade, catching him off guard. It's a good start here from FaZe. In fact, an even better start. Nico's perhaps a bit angry here. Going to be unleashing some of that anger, relieving some of that tension onto the Flipside players as we enter a 4 versus 1. So perhaps there's Flipside have actually lost some steam at this point, but I suppose they've already gotten to 11 rounds, so they'll be certainly in a position of comfort.
Yeah, but you don't want to give anything to FaZe. 4 rounds could be enough for FaZe. Could be enough. Could be just a ticket, just a badger. Kishima spotted, nice shoulder picking from Waylander, taking a lot of damage. There aren't many rounds remaining, but if he picks off 1 or 2 more players, it's going to be very expensive for FaZe moving forward. But he won't do that.
Whipping a shot there. Bit of pressure coming in onto mid now. Alu under a lot of pressure. He's perhaps in trouble, getting tagged down to 41 health. He does have some backup though, and his teammates will arrive now from underpass.
Look at the risk minimization from Flipside. They must have heard the cavalry running through underpass coming to help Alu out. And they just got out of there. They just got out of the connector position for the most part. Electronic though will stay a bit too long, and now Kishima's boost has been successful, and there are advantages to FaZe.
Great peek there from Nico out the palace to punish World Edit. He was looking down into connector where all the traffic has been going. Markov now looking for some wallbangs. Ooh, cheeky stuff almost, but the turn is back and V taken down unceremoniously in a round for FaZe as they make things slightly easier for themselves, but the climb is so significant right now. This
set up for B, and there might be a push coming in from Waylander, but can they get the information fast enough? That's the question. Apparently not, because FaZe are already making their way into the A site. Great bursts by Blade, but he'll be traded by Carrigan.
Such a fast play, and it's interesting that there's still a player lurking in top mid indeed. As Nico takes down Waylander. He was waiting for the rotation from B. Such a smart play there from FaZe to increase the odds they make this, but this next peak from World Edit could be the make or break in this position as the trade doesn't happen there for World Edit. He just watches Electronic die, and now the pressure mounts to try to get something out of this, but it's looking unlikely at this point. Now that it's a 4 versus 2, FaZe looks solid in this position to continue to the W, and they will indeed get the W, at least in this very round.
If they win.
I mean, you've seen it before, haven't you, from Flipside and Majors, where they have struggled to close the game. I feel like this isn't that same kind of Flipside squad, but at the same time, there's always the worry for everyone. As you say, the game's not over until it's over, and for a really quick split through connector and up T-pit through onto the A site, this could be very dangerous for Flipside.
Vintage FaZe clan strats coming out. It's a Kiyashima special, and Kiyashima's in the red. Kiyashima absolutely dead. Grenade flying in, and no range there as well. 2 for 0. Well, then it will finally get traded. Alu makes his way into sandwich. Smoke top, so that might save Blade. It won't save Blade. Markov picked off as well. This is spinning around straight back into favor of FaZe. Bomb getting planted, or perhaps not quite yet. Nico has to stand his ground. Electronic on the high ground himself. Last man standing, the bomb is down again, the 1 versus 1. It's Carrigan, the in-game leader, the talisman for FaZe Clan. He can't do it. Flipside, hello, have finally done it. 16 to 10. They've taken it over the line. They had so many rounds to do it, and eventually they did. For North. Money in the hole for either team, so in the last 3 rounds this is going to be a big one to see who takes the lead going forward. A great 2K from MSL. He can back off now, spotted the bomb as well, so Mousesports are somewhat committed to this position, especially with 2 of these 3 players going down. Anticipating a bomb pickup, the grenade will fly through, the bomb will be thrown away. CTs may not know this, but Chris J, his fate.
It is interesting, just again, we saw a very, very fast opening. That seems to be the approach here. And speaking of approach, that's a good way for Oscar to approach the B bomb site. However, Oscar needs to get everything done by himself. Misses the shot, and well, you can have a lot of opponents coming at you with good pop flashes. And aggression there from Chris J, trying to find
and leave it to 1, but they're almost on the site, and Oscar's got no idea. He's close right to the AWP. No scopes MSL in the back configs there as well. Dennis and Rops coming in for support, leaving Cajun be alone with the AWP. 10 seconds. He needs to die or run for his life. Dennis is very close to him. Going to push through the smoke, but he'll get a nice quick scope there. But the round is with Mouse Sports. 3 players surviving for Mouse Sports would be great. They are in need of the cash as well.
Since the reins were taken by Chris J. Oh my God, Rops, you are an absolute beast. He's pushing in, he cares not.
There was a call based on those grenades being primed, but North, they are subject to Molotovs. They will be slowed down. Will there be counter flashes? The push is coming in. Is the CT still be blind? Moving past tree position are the T's. Trying to wipe out the players on this side, but Rops is alive. Rops with a 2K. Oscar's there as well. Man like Rops with a 3rd KO. And it's going to leave config alone. He can't get the 4th. Neither can Oscar, leaving in a 1 versus 2. But another quick shot from another AWP. Chris J. Dennis going back towards the A sites. Perhaps opportunities have come and gone for the CTs. North still playing it slow, but surely the fight's about to begin. The 4 rotation here now. Lowell close to the smoke, but he still can't get the kill.
Oh my God, what on earth happened there? Chris J helping in the effort to kill down Lowell, and now it's a 2 versus 3 here. Oscar's coming in once again. Flick shot, not connected. It's down to the new man Rops, but he can't do it. And it's overtime. You know, of course, it's like playing in a 3 banana, like at the beginning of Inferno. You know, you're investing a lot towards A, but the idea is that it's a surprise, and Lowell will go in. Oh my God, they get absolutely decimated here. Oscar can't be missing that shot. That could have been the opportunity to get back into this round, but now it's a 2 versus 5, and Oscar's going to walk straight into MSL, who was waiting there, and Oscar's never going to expect him to be there because he already saw 2 players passing, and now it's down to just Rops.
Down to 12 HP. 1 versus 5, 1 player picked off. He's got the bomb. He's got 45 seconds, but he's got 12 HP and an AK. You couldn't ask more of Rops to keep his team in this match right now. The young 17-year-old seems to have a cool head, but this is so much to ask and almost impossible task. North, after being...
Oh, there's the flash. They've been spotted, and they're taking tremendous damage. Edward and Guardian sprayed through the wall, down to half HP already.
They're going to boost against Henny. They must have thought that shot went through the wall and not right over it. Easy kill, and it didn't hit the next one against Edward, or was that someone else spraying? Am I confused here? Because Edward, he was a bit low already, but he got dropped down to 8. I'd love it if someone could go aggressive and just find somebody. Instead, it's Bolts picking up Seized. Flamey with the refrag, but he's down to half health, and now everything rests on the shoulders of Simple. He's up on this bomb site alone. Flashed back for a moment. You see, he must have seen that one player. Now the bomb is being planted right in front of him. He's got no chance to stop it either. So, is it worth for Na'Vi to go for this retake now? It probably definitely isn't.
No, this is where we start to hesitate, exactly. Flamey so low on HP from the fight earlier. Easy shot there for Steel, and Simple, he gets the headshot, but that's not good enough when you have the M4.
12th round coming up here. AKs and AWP, and then on the other team, no AWP for Guardian. That could be a big problem for them.
But Seized winning a duel versus Steel over on B. That is big.
Little Pixel and KNG certainly's got it too. Taking down Guardian. Moving on to the site. Not checking the truck quick enough, but Lucas will be there. And Lucas with the follow-up kill on Flamey, and that's just the whole side gone.
It's unbelievable. Both shots, KNG just surviving. All he had to do was be bait. He can't get down.
Oh, that meme just never goes away, does it? Oh, they're shooting through. Simple. How did they realize? Seized can't help him either. Simple's got 1 health, so he's got to get quite far away from this bomb, and there are people waiting for him. I don't think he's going to survive here, unfortunately.
No, he's a bit too close.
Yeah. Pretty sure that the bomb is going to do a little bit of damage to him in this corner.
But he takes one with him at least, I guess. And so if they lose this round, it's not the end of the world. They could even go for a 4-spy and get right back into it.
Oh, damn, what a shot from Henny, but he doesn't realize there is an army coming for him. He's smoked up on one side. Grenades are rushing in. He's going to get 1 more kill. Close range, gets a headshot on Edward. And finally they take down Henny, but that's a remarkable triple kill. Dropping almost all of the Na'Vi team, and he was alone. There's no cover or anything. They had him boxed in. They had so many grenades. If they want to throw Molotovs in, they have to peek a fairly wide angle. And if he's scoping there, then they have a grenade in hand as they go down. Bolts gets a kill on Simple. Flamey, the spray on 1, picks up the AWP. With 6 seconds, he's going to be going down. Oh.
And again, they were prepared for this. Identical setup for Immortals. It's a retake sort of plan. Steel and Lucas, again, holding in CT, allowing for Na'Vi to get up onto the site and get that bomb plant. Guardian taking a lot of damage in the process, though. But as soon as these smokes clear, Immortals, everybody's going to be able to rotate in, and they can start moving in.
And they've got huge grenade superiority to actually go for the retake, and that's probably part of the plan as well. We'll see if they can execute it as well as they did last time. KNG continuing where he left off in the last round, getting a kill seized. Going to get zoned out. Lucas is there with a headshot on Edward, and Henny as well. It's just picture perfect. There's nothing left to chance. Bomb is being defused inside of the smoke. Guardian somehow gets a double. That probably shouldn't have been allowed, and they're going to rediscover the bomb there and will be able to defuse it in time. So a bit risky, but ultimately it will be 14-10. This is it. Henny opening up, taking down Edward. It all rides on this for Na'Vi. They need to continue this and fight for overtime, but Volts is making that very difficult. Taking a kill on Flamey. Simple did go down to 4 health, and he's the top fragger on Na'Vi. They need him to come alive here. 4 versus 3 right now. Another couple of kills here, and Immortals will be able to steal the map away from Na'Vi and go 2-1 in the group. Means they're just a win away, soon to be, from making the playoffs.
Yep, in their first major as well.
Yeah.
So imagine that. Royal Road, perhaps? They've got the confidence. Oh!
Seized.
Might get slapped there, Seized. You might get slapped.
To be honest, it wouldn't have made a big difference anyway. Guardian and Simple are now trying to fight it 2 versus 4, and Simple is practically not even on the server. He's solo on health. Steel can see the legs of anyone sneaking through. Not able to get the kill. That's a bit sloppy, perhaps. But how did they get the bomb down? It's on Simple. Surely he's going to have to give it up. If any grenades land or anything else, that would be pretty risky. Yeah, we'll swap it over to Guardian for good reason. Flashbangs are out, but this is 1 in 1,000 if they can win this round. Simple picking up the AK as well. Trying for a bit of a spray. He goes down, and Guardian a fall next. And it will be 16-10 in favor of Immortals here. Remarkable game from them. Absolutely amazing, especially after that shaky...
He is a very capable operator. Doesn't really like duels, but he will be able to find the angle on nothing. And there's the first shot, staying alive a little bit longer, but Shroud through the edge of the box finds the headshot. And we're into a 4-on-4. Cloud9 not even committed. Willing to back off and play for time. I love it.
For just a moment, he's going to be walking out. Has a really good line down towards the drop and broken wall. Kenny not hitting the shot. Now he's going to get overrun by automatic on the bomb side itself. Body goes down. And now by the rock waiting, NBK, can he stop the bomb from being dropped? He actually won't be able to do that, but he got the kill on Shroud anyway, so 2 versus 1. And this is where Nathan does a lot of his work. Just get completely blocked in. That's very aggressive from Skadoodle.
So it looks like it will be a bit more of a focus here on the A side. Apex and Kenny doubled up. NBK not far away, and Body as well. So the defense here, it's going to be thick. And Apex this time around is successful. Manages to trade 1 for 1, and Kenny 2 kills as well.
Just ignoring the smoke, keeping the angle. Very well done on him. Another couple of kills, and this will be a very good first half indeed. Shroud will hit 1 headshot, and Kenny will get a triple. Body close out the round.
So long as nothing doesn't have to worry about drop. A lot of this is going to come down to Shroud. He gets flashed, and as they come jumping through, it's Stewie to hold the line. First point of context, raised down 2, and Automatic is there to chime in as well. Shroud still alive, not going to find the last kill, but it's still a 1v2 that should favor his teammates. Skadoodle has everything he needs here. Ooh. Automatic, he definitely doesn't have to worry about anything more.
My God, Kenny. That's the 3rd kill. He's got plenty of time. Making a bit of noise jumping down is unfortunate, because you wonder what kind of math Skadoodle could do behind it. And Skadoodle's afraid to scope as well. It's all very strange right now. A battle of patience. Kenny versus Skadoodle. Skadoodle is realizing, but he doesn't want to make any noise at all. The bomb at least will be going down here for Kenny, and now he's in such a good position. A lot of these angles here for Skadoodle are just going to be headshot, and he's going to run all the way out. One big thing is here, Skadoodle has a smoke and a kit, so he's got some utility. If he doesn't go down straight away to Kenny, he might be able to just get the smoke down, but Kenny walking in, long range spray. Somehow Skadoodle lives. Oh no, smoke is going to go up. Does it bounce right on top? He taps it once, then goes for the long play. Kenny doesn't realize that he's not inside the smoke on top. He still gets the kill for the quad, and G2 going to pick it up. Stewie and everybody else, they think he fires through the wall. Oh, Apex gets 1, and then nanosecond later, he is done. Automatic with the refrag. Kenny trying to get back, but he's flashed. He can't see a single thing, and he's going to be down now. It's Body taking two big frags, going for the spray, and that's it. 19-17. G2 make it through in overtime against Cloud9. What an incredibly stressful match for everybody involved.
They've wrapped around to the main entrance at the same time. Krim's behind the door is going to have problems. He knows they're coming in, and he gets himself aligned for another kill before traded out by dupreeh. So 2 for 1. And that map does equal 1 greater for Fnatic, which is the situation we currently sit with. dupreeh waits at lobby. Bomb has gone lower for the plant.
3-on-2 situation, but olofmeister finds dupreeh, who is hidden in towards that hub position, trying to stop rotations towards the vent itself. But Device now, presumably they don't know it's towards lower. They seem to be focusing on upper at the moment, so he's going to be in towards that vent position. Only one man to watch as well. Could actually spray them all down. It might happen.
Smoke's going to go deep. And the decoy, so trying to bait him out. It's Flusha they have to find first. Glaive does. Good push through. Olaf still waits at Heaven, but won't go and expose. He'll sit back to see if they're going to push all the way around Big Garage and work toward Heaven. Instead, no, they go main entrance. And JW on top of the hut gets found by Device. Olaf down by dupreeh as well, as Dennis still works back from the lobby. And Krims below might just call it a day. Dennis gets closer. Yeah, he's going to have to call it a day now. 1 versus 5.
Yeah, Krims has to save this weapon for sure. Money, sure, they've won 6 rounds in a row, but they've been losing players throughout. Every single round seems to be coming down to those tight situations. 1 player surviving the previous round for Dennis, and so Astralis. Another clean round here. 5 players surviving. Krims might get dropped.
The issue, he's down below. If he actually came around the corner sooner, he would have had the position. He tries to go to the corner all the way. Device beats it.
Nice stuff. Exactly what they needed. Great skill to the AK-47 as well. 5 out of 4. They have a minute to work with her as well. Smokes inside his own. Best towards the ramp. That's a reaction from olofmeister. Punished for him. You're always going to have 1 player holding the lobby to stop the flanks coming through and deny the CT's information.
So dupreeh, top of the main entrance, will drop down. He's still working with Device as they converge onto Flusha. Krims immediately gets the response. Doubles it up with the UMP as dupreeh tries to fall down and favor his teammate. Immediate trade while distracted as they flash into Heaven. 3 players left for Astralis against the 2 of Fnatic. JW and Krims will both play both at main entrance and in secret. And as one covers off, Glaive takes down Krims. Plant should easily come through. JW has to go for it. Round 15 to start it.
Got a chance here. Decent shot to kick things off as well. Low HP, Zipex in front of him as the bomb goes down. Now it's a 1v1. Up to Kiarbi to deny him. JW looking fierce in the final round.
Changes his angle immediately. Kiarbi still anticipates it. There's no smoke to cover off the entrance from Hut. So back through the window. He's changed again. And he's caught out Kiarbi, who expected the doorway and found the window. Molotov on the bomb won't matter. Defuse for Fnatic. 10 rounds on the CT side.
JW's looking pumped up. One of the best performances I've seen on a rifle this time as well, Matt. He was not main AWPing on this one. Isolated. Device ready and waiting. Of course he hits him.
Repeat. Easy enough. Dennis down as well. Device on JW. So perfect in position. And this time there's no entry headshots on an AK.
Wow.
Krims and Olaf are sat stunned, starified. Not a word. Staring at a situation where they're in a 5 versus 2 and Astralis are about to steal the map away. After being down 10-5 at half, Krims last alive does something with it, but Device is still in the same angle. Let's not get zealous.
Be careful, boys.
Let's not get zealous as they all push through. This was a 5 versus 1. He's gotten 3 kills, Krims.
Yeah, they've got a real chance of this now, Fnatic. No way he pulls this one off. 20 seconds remaining. Smoked up from the bomb as well, but he's hitting every single shot. Astralis throwing this round away. Trying their very best to do so. Krims now 2 shots separating. They're a decent setup here. They could give more kills away, but there it is. The final one comes in. Device, you can see how happy Zonic is about that one.
Snax is pushed inside of Ivy. Not all the way out. Has to be very cautious of the fact that Mo has the AWP. Second flash. Deep on the scope, but enough to blind it. Leave it in the open. Double up for Snax.
That's nice. That's really good. The timing's perfect. Pasha flashes him through. 5-on-3 now, and Taz, he finds another. Neo charming of the assist. That's a bit of utility to work with Dennis. Ran to a decent position. He does find 1 kill. Is that enough to get them back into this round?
Duran will work his way through. The opening of A main has to get to the box. Good shot on Pasha. They found Zeus while we weren't watching, so he is the only one left at Dren, but he spotted up a third player. Couldn't get the shots in fast enough, but has collected the bomb. 48 seconds and knows they're both coming from Z. Bit of a stagger on his crouch step means one bullet goes wide. It's Bialy that turns to realize it late. Adren gets the jump. Eo's in the open. Adren finds a second. Snacks has to do it all because he's lost Pasha. First kill success in return, but Adren's down to 6 HP, 15 seconds, bombs at B. So they've actually faked it entirely. That's going to be, yeah, exactly, the round, because Snacks, the man we called to be the hero, was calling for help on the other site. He's going to get found in rotation. Very good from him.
Pincering all at the same time, picking apart the CTs, and it's Adren.
All towards Sandwich. It's almost a tunnel that goes in one direction. There's none across the site that allow them in. It's immediately in the alley between the two trains, which Doji and Adren aren't really sure what that means, and I'm not even sure what it means.
Oh, no.
All it does try and serve to do is push them back toward Ivy and pull the CTs away, but they aren't fooled. Hobbit, good shots to start it. A bunch of factors he can't close on Bialy, but flashes down the ladder. Zeus outside the door. Only one, though. Taz is able to swing back by the E-box and find Hobbit toward the Sandwich. Immediately thereafter, the smoke wall still exists. And it's enough to get the bomb down, or is it? Mo reads it, and bomb did, just barely get planted. I thought it was in the nick of time. They now have to play the retake. They've got the man advantage to do so. As Doji gets to the top of the ladder, he wants to try and push down to find Pasha, who gets pushed back by the Flames into him instead. We go 13-10, and Gambit are 3 rounds away from making the playoffs first and foremost out of these 16 teams at the Major.
Yeah, who would have thought? Gambit, of all the teams attending here, obviously the world's best we have, but it's Gambit looking likely now. Bomber T spawn in the back of Snacks. It's Taz and Neo hunting the ground horse control, but it's Zeus to get the first pick. He's been so good in this position, but he does go down to 19 HP.
Pasha getting ever closer on the AWP, however, as it's re-smoked. If he found the angle, he's thinking a push instead. If he found the angle, he might have gotten Hobbit retreating, but he's not done so. He's a brave one. We talked about brave and stupidity, Henry. He will back off. He will stay more traditional. Look at that timing. As Doji gets back inside of the site just as Neo looks over top of the boxes at brown corner. Made through. Would have known exactly where it came from, Pasha, based on the bounce and angle. Site though, bombs, hands of Snacks, it's nowhere near.
Damage, be careful, Taz, down to 50 HP. Managed by Dozier, 5-on-3 once again.
Bombs it outer though, bombs it outer. If they force the rotation, Hobbit has a chance to shut this down. Snacks, he knows that Hobbit's there, he just killed Pasha. Has to get the Molotov in position therefore instead. He's waiting to bait Hobbit out. Snacks takes damage from Flames. The Molotov therefore puts the nade in position, and Hobbit swings around to close the kill. Gambit.
Package with the knife as well.
He's got the wrong... Yep, certainly does. Taps it in. You never want to give him an inch. Takes certainly way more than a mile. Kia into the site, though, gets very sloppy, and it's all gone blue. In your top right, the obituary says SK has something to celebrate. 2-man advantage. Next, found immediately after. Tapson's the last alive, despite being the one to open it. That could have gone so much better.
Yeah, the Gia had to hit that shot. Relatively easy. Lost control of the spray. Well, good Apartment's control from Big so far. Godby with the bomb. He could fully commit here. Smoke and flashes can come over. Bit of a contact play. Try and catch Takao position. We'll see what happens here. He's currently burrowed himself into the corner of the bomb site. Playing off coldzera at the AWP. He'll try and bait him in. coldzera will take one shot, hide, and hopefully bait him into chasing him. Here we go.
Good shot. Again from none other than Cold. This is his major. He's owning it. Down goes Lakia. Will not find an ace this time, at least, because Taco gets a kill. And you're saying there it is because Cold has died, but it's Phelps and Fur that will clean up. Goes over to the left. Allows them to push through to the atrium. Godby again, the one on the balcony. Keeve this time, better angle, more elongated, more room to work. But he's stuck inside. He needs Godby to get more kills than just one, and he will. He'll get Phelps. He still manages to go down and breaks in Lakia. They're not ready for his arrival. Fallen in the middle. Fallen gets out of the middle. Good shot on both sides, and he'll go inside of the site to plant the bomb immediately. Just barely gets there as well. 1 second left on the clock as it's Tabson to go against him. to his right now. Tabson gets closer and closer. Fallen spots. The headshot doesn't hit it though, and he's got problems because he's the low HP player. And Tabson will get the kit, will get the defuse, and they'll go up 12-11 with a reset toward SK. Thankfully, again, they did keep 4 alive and have a bomb plant.
The bomb plant helps out tremendously, but that's still a massive situation for Tabson to pull off there. 1v1.
Very fast. Out they go. Flashes through Taco in the sight. Spots behind the pillar, but not behind the box. Goppy getting 2. As he falls back and smokes off as well. Cold Zero will have no entry point.
Pull back for now. Great work by Goppy to get those 2 huge frags. But Phelps, he's not done with the A side just yet. Pushing behind the smoke, looks to try and get on the side, sneak through.
Fallen as well is starting to evaluate with the AWP, but he's going to have to watch for Keeve. Goppy is getting in a better position. Keeve takes down Cold straight in front of Fallen's eyes, and he won't re-peek just yet. Phelps has gotten in the sight, though. He's behind Goppy. Don't shoot him yet, son. Don't shoot him yet. Now snap, but can't even get the first one.
Oh, wow, that was the moment there. That could have been the turnaround. Now it's up to 4 and 5 versus 1. Not really much he can do about this. Seems to fancy his chances still. What a round this should be. He pulls this one off. Should get this kill, no problem, but Goppy deals with him. 3 kills from him in total. Pushing those CTs back. That's fine, though. Bigger comfortable with this, and so's Keeve. He hits the first shot. Looking for more, though. That's got the opportunity as far. Makes his way up the back lines, and he's blind, but somehow gets the kill.
For Phelps. And soon to be talked about from the doorway above them are all approaching the A site, but will they get there next? Finds the first, the second as well. Crossfire well established. Next sprays through the hay bales. Can't find it, but follows up. Cold goes down. Goppy with the kill, and what a headshot on the Taco.
My God, Goppy's feeling it today.
They're in a great spot now because money's gone for SK.
That's been nowhere for the last year. Where has he gone to? Even in his big side, he's been quiet. This game, though, he's turning up, and it's fallen. He gets taken down by Keeve to kick things off. And
that's going to catch them. Double flash, double blind. Ligia doesn't peek on it. Ooh, Molotov does so much damage, though, because they're blind, and they're in the flames, and they're in the grave. Taps him with 2. Fur has to be forced back off as another Molotov lands directly in front of her. Incendiary, if you will. Good push from Goppy to capitalize. Backup plan is B. Phelps is opening it. Cold already has Goppy down, but he's got to run quickly, and this has to be held. Tapson says no. It's on to Cold in a 1 versus 3.
Surely not.
He's got a gun out, thankfully, because Tapson has gone by the smoke. Jumps up, no noise. Jumps up, no feet spotted. Jumps up, sees Cold, and Big is in the playoffs in their first ever major. 3-0 taking down world number 1 and world number 3.